Welcome to another episode of Rich Beyond Your Wildest Dreams. I am Anshul Bajaj. So those of you who don't know me, I'm an all India rank holder, chartered accountant turned serial entrepreneur. I have businesses in the field of manufacturing, warehousing and even outsourcing services. So 2 years back, I started this journey of personal development and now I'm on a mission to help people be rich and be financially free in their lives. तो एक चीज जो मैं दिल से चाहता हूं अपने लिए भी और सबके लिए एंड विच इज नाउ माई मिशन इज दैट आई वॉन्ट टू एलिमिनेट दिस आई वॉन्ट पीपल टू बी फाइनेंशियली सिक्योर आई वॉन्ट टू एलिमिनेट दिस टसल दिस टेंशन फॉर मनी मतलब money should never be an issue. Money in our life should never be an issue. So that's what makes me do what I am doing today. And welcome to another episode and thank you for being here. So before going forward, in my last episode, I had a discussion about money management and how there are different jars of money. तो एक चीज उसके अंदर मैंने आपसे शेयर करी थी अपने लास्ट एपिसोड में और ये थी कि we all have rituals. We are a creature of ritual. We are a creature of habit. Do you want to know how someone's life is? Then see their ritual. आपके ritual क्या है? When you get up, what is the first thing you do? So some people when they get up, the first thing they do is check their phone and see what is the email that are there on their phone. What are your rituals? See, a man is a creature of habit. A man is a creature of their ritual. So the important part for us when it comes to money is that money management for us is a ritual. Money management for us is a ritual. It is not about the amount of money you make. It is about the amount of money you manage. It is about the amount of money you manage. So there's one book which I keep telling you about and which has been a classic book. And that book is The Richest Person in Babylon by George Clason. So ये जो book है ना, it's like if you have read it, I would urge you to read it again. If you have read this book, I would urge you to read it again. So this book talks about managing what you already have. So हमें बहुत बार लगता है कि लाइफ में रिच होने के लिए we keep on running after things, भाग रहे हैं, इतना मेहनत कर रहे हैं, इतनी काम कर रहे हैं, but we're just leaving behind what we already had. We're just leaving behind that. So this book talks about how we can manage what we already have. And that is our pathway to financial freedom. That is our pathway to financial freedom. So different rituals create different results. Do you agree or not? Someone who's working out 5 days a week or 7 days a week and someone who's being on bed and not working out, will it not create a different result? Someone who's managing their money and someone who's just going haywire with money, doing whatever he thinks is right, do you think it will not create a different results? So please, मेरी ना आपसे request है, get in the habit of managing money. Get in the habit of managing money. If you can manage 1 rupee now, then you can manage 1 lakh. If you can manage 1 lakh, then you can manage 1 crore. If you can manage 1 crore, you can manage 100 crores. So I was listening to one of my mentors and he said that he was talking about kids. So he said that get kids in the habit of business, get kids in the habit of commerce from a very early age. Because if they can learn how to earn $1, if they can learn how to earn 1 penny at an early age, they can learn how to earn 1 million when they grow up. So the basics, the principles, the science is always the same. It is always the same. So get your kids in the habit of commerce. Get your kids in the habit of business at a very early age. But chalo, let's continue with the part of the episode. So आज जो मैं आपके लिए प्लान है, इस प्लान को एग्जीक्यूट करके you will see tremendous increase in your income. You will see you can like immediately 20 to 30% shift in your income can happen if you do what I tell you to do today in this episode. So are you excited? Are you excited? And this episode, especially for people who are in job, people who are in who are earning rental incomes, people who are earning interest income, people who are self-employed, all the doctors, chartered accountants, all the lawyers, professionals, people who are earning even affiliate income. So this episode is for you today, and I want you to be really careful and listen to each and everything I say. But before doing that, I want to share an interesting statistic with you. So the statistic is 5, 15 and 80. Write it down. 5, 15 and 80. So 5% of people, it's a research from where the statistics is coming, and the research says that 5% of people in their lifetime create generational wealth. Create generational wealth मतलब वो लोग 5% लोग इस दुनिया में wealth कमाते हैं, they pay off their debts, and that wealth that wealth stays there with their kids, and then they die and they pass on to their kids. So that is a wealth called as the generational wealth. So 5% people in their lifetime create generational wealth. 15% people, remember 5, 15, 80. 15% people create a comfortable wealth. Comfortable wealth मतलब कि वो लोग अच्छा कमाते हैं, वो लोग ट्रिप्स पे जाते हैं, वो लोग अच्छा लाइफस्टाइल जीते हैं, but then they have their life is comfortable. Like it's not too exclusive and it's not as dull. So they do a comfort living. And 80% people, mind you ladies and gentlemen, 80% of people, even when they grow old, they have to keep working. They have to live a subsidized lifestyle. So 5% people create generational wealth. 15% people create a comfortable wealth. The 80% people have to always and keep working for their money. They have to keep working for their money. And today's episode is specially for the upper middle educated class. It is for the upper middle educated class. So what happens is हम लोग अपनी इनकम कमाते हैं. We earn our income by way of salary, maybe rental income, maybe interest income, maybe affiliate income, maybe commission income. बहुत ब्रोकिंग से या कहीं से कमीशन इनकम आती है. एंड होता क्या है, दैट इनकम गोज टू आवर सेविंग्स अकाउंट. कहाँ जाती है वो इनकम? हमारे सेविंग्स अकाउंट में. और वो सेविंग्स अकाउंट में जैसे ही इनकम जाती है, दैट इनकम बिकम्स लायबल टू बी टैक्स्ड. उस इनकम पर टैक्स लगता है डिपेंडिंग ऑन द रेलेवेंट स्लैब्स. इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द सैलरी स्लैब्स. एंड व्हाट यू डू, आप अपनी सैलरी में से जो भी बच जाता है, so in salary के केस में mostly, and even a lot of interest and rental income, the income is already tax deducted at source, and then you just spend whatever is left over. Yeah, you do that. So अगर आपकी salary is about 6 lakhs per annum, then per hand you get about 42,000. If your salary is 1 lakh rupees, you get in hand around 75 to 72,000. If your salary is 2 lakh rupees per month, you get in hand 152, 154, 160, around this. So 35 से 40,000 रुपए 2 लाख की सैलरी में आपके पहले ही टैक्स कट जाता है एट सोर्स, जहां इनकम जनरेट हो रही है. और हमें, एंड आई एम वेरी सरप्राइज दैट वी हैव बिकम सो यूज्ड टू कि हाँ ये तो कटेगा ही. लाइक व्हाट इज द सोल्यूशन? टैक्स तो लगेगा इफ आई एम अर्निंग इनकम. एंड आई जस्ट फॉर वन मोमेंट आई वांट टू चैलेंज योर थिंकिंग. I want to challenge your thinking. See, rich people and poor people have different ways of doing things. They choose a clearly different path, and that is why they get different results, ladies and gentlemen. They have a different path and they get different results. So I want to challenge your thinking ki, is there a way that 2 lakh rupees that you earn, it comes to you without being deducted at source? Is there a way to do that? So what do rich and successful people do? Let me tell you. And it is called the power of corporations. It is called the power of corporations. The first time I heard this concept was in Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich and Poor Dad. And then I heard it again from another mentor. So what do rich and successful people do? They get their income. They get salary or professional fees. They get their interest or they get their commission, they get their rental, and they get it in their business account. So what they do is basically they get themselves incorporated and they get it in their business accounts. So now what happens is you are different and business is different. So you are different and business is different. अब आप ना business में काम कर रहे हो. So business has to pay for your expenses. So what happens is business pays for all your expenses. Business pays for all your expenses. और वो खर्चे करने के बाद जो पैसा बच जाता है उस पे टैक्स लगता है. जो पैसा बच जाता है सिर्फ उस पे टैक्स लगता है. What this does is all your expenses now save you about 25 to 30% of your income tax. All these expenses now save 25 to 30% of your income tax. So what you need to do now, if you are a professional, if you are a self-employed person, if you have interest income, if you have rental income, if you have if you are receiving professional fees, if you are receiving commission, you have to get yourself incorporated. Yes, let me say that again. You have to get yourself incorporated. So आपको क्या करना है? आपको एक बिजनेस बनाना है. आपको अपने सेविंग खाते में कोई पैसा नहीं लेना. You don't have to take any money in your saving account. You have to create a business. And so for example, you are a lawyer and you're getting a salary. So now what you have to do is you have to go to your employer and you have to tell him that, sir, the amount you are giving me is the same, but instead of showing it as a salary, can you show it as my professional fees? So आपको दिखाना है कि मैं एक professional, मेरी company है with the regulatory requirements of GST and tax and TAN number, and you have to show कि मेरी एक company है and you are taking services. So your employer is basically taking services from your company. What will happen is your company will now pay for your expenses, all your expenses. So आपके मीटिंग के खर्चे, आपके डिनर्स के खर्चे, आपके पार्टी के खर्चे, these all now you can put in your business expenses, because now it becomes part of the business. So business has to take care of you. I'll share an incident with you. So मैं जब CA कर रहा था तो हम लोग ऑडिट पे जाते थे, and I had the privilege of working, I was interning with a big 4 company. So we had the privilege of working for some foreign clients. So those foreign companies have their Indian subsidiaries in India and we were auditing them. तो होता क्या था कि जापान से लोग इंडिया आते थे, उनके डायरेक्टर्स, उन कंपनीज के डायरेक्टर्स, उन कंपनीज के ओनर्स, और वो इंडिया में रुकते थे. उसको एक्सपैक्ट बोलते हैं, फॉर योर नॉलेज. सो एक्सपैक्ट्स यूज्ड टू कम टू इंडिया एंड ईच एंड एवरी एक्सपेंस, मतलब उनका पानी से लेकर, उनके कपड़ों से लेकर, उनके लग्जरी डिनर, उनकी वाइन, every expense was booked on the company's credit card. It was paid for by the company, and because it was paid for by the company reduced, showed it as an expense, and they would save their tax on that. So can you do the same thing? That is the difference, my friends, which a lot of rich people. So आप ये ना कसम खा लो कि मेरे को इनकम, अगर आपको इंटरेस्ट इनकम आ रही है, show it as a financial institution, show it as an NBFC. So create all those structures for you to save you, because this is the power of corporations to save you from your tax liabilities. All your expenses can become tax paid. Like they would be reduced for calculating your income taxes. That is a big, big power. So now I have one action point for you, and the action point is you have to go to your चार्टेड अकाउंटेंट एंड यू हैव टू टेल हिम कि बॉस, मेरे को इनकॉर्पोरेट होना है, मेरे को अपने सेविंग खाते में इनकम नहीं दिखानी, मेरे को इसको बिजनेस शो करना है, मेरे को सेविंग नहीं दिखानी, मुझे बिजनेस शो करना है. हाउ कैन आई डू दैट? एंड आई वॉन्ट यू टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट स्ट्रक्चर फ्रॉम योर चार्टेड अकाउंटेंट एंड डू अ कैलकुलेशन. लाइक दिस इज प्योर सिंपल मैथ्स. दिस इज प्योर सिंपल मैथ्स. सो डू अ कैलकुलेशन हाउ यू कैन सेव दैट मनी. या Do you think it was useful? See, लास्ट में मैं बस एक चीज आपको बोलना चाहूंगा कि knowledge is not power. Knowledge acted upon is power. Are you willing to act? मतलब are you willing to go forth for it is your choice. But अगर आपको rich होना है, अगर आपको successful होना है, अगर आपको उनके paths पे चलना है, then this is a clear step that you have to do. Yo, signing off. Bye bye. Thank you for listening to this episode. Comment below and let me know what you think. Thank you so much. Thank you.